thing, and it just goes to speak to the psychology of the fact that this aggressive feminist movement thinks that it's all about women and not about men.
Where did it come from?
Boy, we want to go back. I said, if you go back to this, I would say it's about a 50 year, it's been cooking for about 40, 50 years. If you go back to like the 70s, 60s, you will find that more families were together than they were apart. Like, families stayed together, more people got married. It was generally a more cohesive unit. I've said this on many occasions. What happened was the state started funding women and giving women monetary incentives to be single.
Right.
So you would get housing subsidiaries if there was no man in the house. So if it was just you and the children, we'll give you some money. Oh, don't worry about that. Not only will we just give you some money, we'll give you children money too. Oh, we won't just give you children money, we'll pay your rent. And so the man's role becomes less, and the state became the woman's man. So, and I've said to people, the state is the modern day woman's man, because she knows if you got a girl and your girl gets in trouble, who's she calling? You, your man, her man. She's going to call her man. But she don't do that no more. She calls the state.
Yeah, real shit.
Do you get me? Like, the state gets called. So I'm asking, so who's your man? Because I'm not him. Do you get me? Like, the state must be your man, because your actual man in the house, if he does something you don't like, you're calling the state.
Yeah.
And so you're getting the state to check your actual man, and your man now knows, raw, I'm not her man then. Yeah, they must be her man. She's calling them. And so when women started getting that kind of power and the state now became their man, because the state is an entity, it's not even like it's not quantifiable. There's services, there's a social services, there's a police, there's, you know what I mean? There's a family services, it's not quantifiable where it's like an actual figurehead.
Yeah.
So what happened is that, just the state became the woman's man, and she understood that the man got pushed further and further out, and then came in the songs. We don't need no man for nothing, no scrubs. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't want you, like all of that shit. Like, and then it started getting galvanized with the independent woman movement, and now you have people saying, I'm a strong independent woman, and it's like, all right, cool. And then the Me Too movement happened, and then men just became the enemy. Yeah, it's a whole thing, bro.
It's mad. You know, because there's two things I was going to say. There's one thing. Remember, I know you sat down with her before, Lynn May, that's her name.
Lynn May, yeah.
Lynn May, sorry. And she said something which is actually true. You know, back in the days, women couldn't even have like bank accounts and stuff, right? Which would have changed around that time period that you're saying.
Yeah.
Job-wise,
I'm for that, by the way. I don't want women to not be able to have bank accounts.
But the reason why I bring that up is because I'm saying, obviously, they would have been more dependent on men, innit?
Right.
So now that there's more equality in terms of like bank accounts, jobs and pays and stuff, even though it's not all fully 100, but it's much better than it was. Do you think that's also a part to play?
I think that's not a bad thing. Like, the first wave feminism for equality, I'd have no problem with.
Yeah.
You want to get paid equal to men? Why not?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
with it. All right, cool. You want to have a bank account? Cool. You want equal rights as a human being? I ain't got no problem with it. Equality is fine. I feel like, or what I can see, is it's not about equality anymore. No. It's about dominance.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like...
Do you think that's why though? Like, with them getting now those things, they're like, maybe before they would have dealt with certain guys' shit, but because they can kind of do everything themselves, they're
I think the ego got fed. Like I said before, like, when you feed the ego, it can get out of control. And if the ego doesn't stay in check, if someone or something doesn't put the ego in check, it will get out of control. And... not only I had an interview with Kojo, comedian, right? And he said something which resonated with me. He was saying he heard a woman say you should believe the victim. If a woman says that she was a victim of something, just believe her. Regardless, bro. And I'm like, what? And he said that was one of the most dangerous statements he's ever heard. What? Just believe.
To me, this is probably the most dangerous thing I've ever heard.
Right, go on.
Ever heard.
Go on.
Always believe the victim.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That is dangerous. Because victims can be lying about being victims.
Like, for somebody to always believe the victims. As a black man who's hunted, that's dangerous. And that was a black woman that said that. Always believe the victim. No matter what. Do you know how dangerous that is?
That is very dangerous.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Do you know what always means? That's not sometimes.
That's 100% of the time.
You're saying no matter what a victim says, believe them. That's the world we're living in. I'm more scared of that than knife crime.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm scared of that too. I've
known a lot of women to lie about stuff. I've had women tell me themselves.
I've had women lie on me, bro.
Oh, so done. Yeah.
So I'm like, what do you mean just believe the victim? No, it doesn't go like that.
Yo.
But the thing is,
you lot know, damn.
But they've got to a point where they can even suggest that, and
That's
people be like, actually, believe women.
Yo.
No.
Just for people on it, I've known women to lie about being pregnant. I've known women to throw themselves. I've known a girl, I'm not even going to say her name, she don't watch this, but she told me herself, she threw herself down the stairs and called the police and said it was her man because he upset her.
Bro.
Women are fucking crazy, bro. I'm not saying that's every woman, but that's why you shouldn't always necessarily believe the victim.
Bro, you can't.
You gotta look into I'm sorry, you gotta look into the situation,
bro,
and do the math sometimes because not everyone's there, bruv.
But part of the actual smoke and mirrors, and part of the thing that's effed up is that a lot of women know that if they cry tears, they'll just be believed.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they use it to their advantage.
Yeah, it's like
that's why she done that.
If you can be a damsel in distress and you know that, and you know people are gonna be, oh babe, what's going on? You're right. No. Bro, I'm fucked. I'm 6'2" and black, bro.
Yeah, you're already the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. Like if a woman comes up and says, oh, you know what he done this and blah, 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 they're gonna be like, oh, look at him. I'm gonna be like, boy,
that's it.
I can try and tell my side, but people ain't gonna believe me.
Yeah. You know what's mad?
Go on.
Oh my gosh, let me tell you guys. All right, trust the victim. Actually, someone lied on me the other day. I was at the gym, right? Once again, I don't even know the girl's name. Some fangirl, bro, come up to me at the gym, following me around, ask me for a picture and that. Just come out the gym. I'm saying, yo, like on camera shy. Right. All of this stuff, right? And no bullshit, bro. I'm hiding in the changing rooms. I ran in. She chased me into the male changing rooms, bro. Like, she didn't go in, but once I got to the door, like, I was trying to avoid it so bad. Then I went upstairs, right? You know what she told one of the personal trainers? She said, keep an eye on him. He's taking pictures of me, bro. Bearing in mind, at this time, my phone is behind the desk of the reception, right? And the receptionist, she knows me, and she was there, and she even knew the woman was crazy. And yeah, she knew the woman was crazy. My phone was with her anyway. But the girl she had problems. Right. But my point is don't always fucking trust women, because then the guy was like some black guy. And I was like, you're PT, right? And he's like, yeah. I said, come up with me quickly. And I explained to him the situation that she's been like fangirling downstairs and has been avoiding it or whatever. And she's just not okay. Do you get what I'm saying? But you can't always trust the victim, because that could have been bad. They could have suspended my thing like, yo, you can't be taking pictures of girls in here. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can't always trust the victim.